Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome back for another outing of The Rec Room, coming at you from Studio E on HyperStream 2.2. Thank you for your patience. I kind of goofed a couple things up here, so I'm running about 2 minutes late. Not too bad, not like the 15 minutes of last week when I had a zillion things going on, but I forgot to get the browser stuff set up, thinking I was ready to go. Walked out of the studio, and then when I came back, I'm like, oh yeah, might be a good idea to have that rolling. So anyway, if you're new to the Rec Room, well, this is essentially your virtual hangout for creative project updates, pop culture commentary, and deep dives into franchises that inspire any of the above. So got a few things to go over tonight. So yeah, even though it's only been a day off in between streams, still been pretty active here. So I figure I'll get you caught up, and then we'll get into our typical English game of choice for the night. So on Wednesdays, we've been working on Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate for PlayStation 4, and of course, I'll get into the details on that in a second. But usually do all of our updates and rundown under the hood kind of stuff at the top of the show. Um, so I guess first things first on the rundown. Thank you for the new man. English is not working tonight. Thank you for the new follow over on Pilled. My brain does that, mixes words all the time. So I wanted to say Paulo for the filled or something bizarre, So it's usually worse. Usually it's two synonyms at the same time that exit my mouth before I can finish one or the other. So anyway, yeah, so I guess everything else has been pretty steady on the numbers, so that's pretty cool. So thank you for anybody and everyone who joins the craziness here that we have going on. So first things first, or second things first, or second things second, third things third, whatever. So just a quick reminder. So prices have been lowered over on our Patreon page. So this is more just because my schedule is not going to be nearly as consistent moving forward. I still anticipate working on audio releases. It's just that I don't know if it's going to be at the exact 4-page quantity a month. I want to get some cleanup done first and get everything else caught up now that the book Ascendant Chaos is officially released. But if interested, there's already 5 chapters available, so that's somewhere between an hour or two of content already. I know that the first chapter is half an hour, so I want to say it's got to be close to the 2-hour mark, I think, of the amount of content we have available, plus behind the scenes, plus visual concepts of things that I've worked on over the last year and a half. So head on over to patreon.com/theenforceros if you want to check any of that out. And as mentioned recently, so we now have the audio sample of Chapter 1 on as many platforms as possible. So we have it on YouTube and Odysee and Rumble, and of course, recently, and including the new account of TikTok. So, since the last stream, I did look into what happened to Amazon. So, apparently, it was rejected, even though it is content promoting the content for sale. But because of community guidelines or something, it's got promotional content or URL. So, I'm like, whatever. I guess Amazon wants to use their video section for answering questions and things like that. So that makes sense. So I'm not going to bother pushing back against that or worry about that. There's so many other things on the Amazon side that are more influential, I think, like reviews and the ads. And of course, word of mouth and referrals would be super helpful too. So, yep, there's plenty of that available. So I'm not going to stress too much about what's going on with that. So another interesting thing. So I got my work cut out for me the next couple days. I've been digging into stuff with Google Ads, so we'll see how that goes. The person who helped me out with the self-publishing process said he had more success with that than say even Amazon. So I'm gonna experiment with everything I can. Gotta make a go of everything that's viable in terms of low-cost marketing solutions and things to grow both audience and support. So that's kind of in the works for the next few days. And then, so speaking of TikTok earlier there, so just as a reminder, we are now on TikTok with the same handle that we have on most of the other platforms, which is the Enforcer OS. So I'm going to work on this for a bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to nail the consistency, but last couple days I've been trying to do at least one a day. The first one, of course, was the release of Chapter 1. So, yeah, I'm not going to be doing a half-hour release because that took weeks to get done. But if I could do some short, simple stuff, that would be kind of cool. So the first thing I did was a hands-on copy of the book, and then the thing I did today was actually just a little review of Warriors Orochi 3 in terms of looking at the cover, the actual physical copy. So I may do some more of that for some cool things here in the rec room back here in Studio E. So I got a few ideas in mind, and it may not always be the same thing, but I think there's some opportunity here to at least do a little more hands-on look at some of the games, and I don't mean actually playing them, but just looking at the physical, tangible things that are pertain to them. And of course, maybe there would be the occasional highlight or two. So I get the impression that TikTok is not necessarily the place for, game highlights, but I don't know. Maybe we'll try one or two, see what happens. So after 48 hours of being on TikTok, my takeaway is that TikTok is essentially for traffic dodging squirrels on crack. It's almost like the entire phenomena is to boil down the collective human attention span to that of a goldfish. So I know it's the trend. I know there's a lot of people on there, and what I look at from the video trends is just kind of mind blowing coming from somebody who has been in and out of the creative scene for 20 years. I mean, if I go back far enough with my martial arts stuff, I mean, video editing was something I did in college. Not in college, while I was in college, so I wasn't part of college. So I'm gonna clarify that there. And it's just I don't have other words to describe the confusion and the befuddlement of the fact that technology has made it so easy for people to edit and clip things together, but the process, or the output, I should say, is just all over the map for the nonsensical stuff that people do. But of course, there's no concern for the quality that you would have for a movie or for acting or any of those other number of things. It's just random daily stuff, and yet that's the stuff that goes viral. So I don't want to knock the funny and the humorous stuff and sometimes the important life stuff that happens, but at the same time, I think that creates even more of an emphasis on our attention to quality and on the creative side, because it will still get lost in the sea of craziness that is going on. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just such a bizarre thing to me to finally be in that realm. Um, so yeah, we'll probably have more conversation about TikTok here in the future. But as of right now, we've got a couple new videos up there, so those are not necessarily things that are going to make it into the live stream, just because they're kind of like a different flavor. It's uncut. It's just more to the point, but it's something a little bit more tangible, a little bit more clear, versus us doing an actual long running gameplay live stream. So there's that. So talking about more of the live stream stuff a little bit and taking some highlights from those. So I think I learned something over the last couple of days. So we've had a few highlight videos, which have been clips from recent live streams over the past few weeks, primarily from Turtles Shredder's Revenge and from Metal Slug Attack Reloaded. So I know that Attack Reloaded has been a little bit more of a challenging game, and I figured it'd be beneficial to get some strategy clips up there. And I think the response, or at least the viewership of those, has been much more favorable than the live streams as a whole. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll do some more of these. So recently I've been taking some clips of Turtles. Now, Turtles isn't quite as difficult, but there's a couple areas where strategy kind of comes into play. So I've been kind of taking some clips from Turtles and putting them on YouTube. And to my surprise, one of the recent ones did really well. And I really didn't make sense of any connection, because it is about the same as the Metal Slug ones until last night. So there was another Shredder fight. I put it online, and by the time I got up, so in about essentially 12 hours, it had already climbed up to 35, 36 views. And of course, from the point of the screenshot here, it's already at 40. That's almost blown most other content out of the water, other than a few exceptions. And I'm kind of like, okay, what gives here? What made this one any different? I mean, is there really that many more people looking for that video over something else? The clue light finally went on, because I'm not somebody who spends a lot of time consuming social media. I just don't have time to do that. But I did do a search either for Metal Slug or Turtles or something, and something stuck out in my mind, that there is a filter on YouTube for videos under 4 minutes. And then I looked at the timestamp, and I'm like, or at least the runtime, 3:59. So I think the clue light is going off here that there is a big difference that if people have the active filter running for under 4 minutes, that is obviously excluding most live streams, most uploads of live streams, and even some of these other highlights which I've done of Metal Slug, which have been about 5 to 6 minutes in length. So for any of you who are watching who are on the creative content side, maybe you already knew that, but if you didn't, I'm just putting that out there that there might be something to be said for the fact that some videos under 4 minutes may increase potential for being seen. So I had to think about that from an economic standpoint as well. So if you're Google running massive servers all the time, which would you rather people see? Would you rather have people watch a bunch of short videos that consume less bandwidth, or would you rather have people watch long running videos which consume more bandwidth and cause more server usage time? So I think I get the economics of that, and even though it seems like a kind of a goofy thing, like it's intentionally inhibiting other content, I can see why there might be an economic argument for it too. So I guess I got to keep that in mind now as I'm doing highlights, that it would be preferable to keep them under 4 minutes. Now, it may not always be possible because I don't want to spend a lot of time micro clipping everything. Again, then it would turn into a TikTok video. I'll do a little elbowing in the ribs there. But for the sake of the strategy stuff, I want to make sure I'm covering everything so it's not like you're missing something from the strategy standpoint. So it's going to be on a case-by-case basis, but at least now I know the benchmark is to try to get the video under 4 minutes. So, and on to the next thing, which I put in a couple of descriptions here, that I was going to show this to you tonight. So the other image there, if you're like wondering, what on earth is that train wreck? Well, I've been talking about for the last year that I've been working on another, or at least had the idea. I haven't quite been working on it as long, but I've been wanting to work on another program set for fighting games. And my name for it has been Scrapyard. So I can at least say, as of today, here's the first sneak peek of some of the background visuals for that. Now, in case like the Rec Room here and our others, because of all the content on screen, you can't really see the background very well. But there may be cases where the art might be useful for something like an art print or something down the road. But this is still, it surprisingly shows up pretty well in a small resolution, but the main image I took was actually pretty grainy just because it's not rendered out yet. I still have some adjustments to do, but it is getting very close to what I want for the background. Now, there's still some other foreground stuff. So just like we have all these cool overlays here, and like stuff down there and to the side. So I've still got to do the foreground elements, but this image here is going to be mostly the background, just like we have here for the Rec Room with a table and the windows looking out into the space backdrop. So this pertains more to that, but it's a huge deal to try to get this done. But the thing is, it still may take me about 2 to 3 days to start rendering that out, just because there are a lot of assets in the scene, and when there's more assets, more processing time. So we'll see. I don't have a promise of when this is going to get done, because the other thing will also depend on availability, like on a Friday night, for when I can get somebody set up for us to start doing some matches. But the good news is it is underway. So it is now officially a work in progress with stuff to show for it. And the other good news is that last couple days I've been working on some needed things for merchandise. So never know. Maybe t-shirts and art prints might happen sometime here in the near future. So, been busy, so hard to believe I had that much to cover just in 2 days' time of other things going on. So, of course, here we are. We are back on Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate, and we are on episode 14, which I called Back to the Present Past, because we're not exactly going back to the future. I mean, it is the future, but it's the future of the past. But the past went back to the past, so it's the present of the past. Are you confused yet? Yeah, so that's how the story works in this game. So last week we actually unlocked Sophia from Soul Calibur, and I think we were running out of story missions in Chapter 3, which was in the past because of the whole time travel thing. So we may actually be jumping forward into Chapter 4 in the future. So I don't know. It depends on how many missions we have left, but we're going to just take it as they come along and see what we're up against tonight. You never know with this game. There are just so many characters. keep having to fight the same antagonist over and over and over again. Okay. Back to story mode. Yeah, so we used that guy last week. He's kind of got a wrist-mounted crossbow arrow launcher. It's kind of interesting, but not anything super amazing. So, yeah, so before we ended, I added Angry Birdman here. We'll try him. I think I got the weapons already set up. I did finally do a little bit of review of the previous episode before jumping in tonight. So let's go just double check their weapons. Let me just do the fusion here. So I think they're all going to be... And we did get him up to 15, and he does have a level 3. So they're probably okay. Things matter, just checking missions. We can jump right into the action tonight instead of having to deal with the blacksmith too much. So we did one in chapter 2. So we came back to the present to get Sophitia. We only have... Oh, we got 3 left back there. So in order to mix things up... And the other thing is these are both reduxes, so we've technically already done these at least once. It's going to be a new variation now that we've done other things to modify the timeline. So I'll start with the remaining new one, and then if we happen to clear all this, then we'll jump back to this chapter 1. But my suspicion is that somewhere in here, it's going to activate something else story-related, which will probably finally throw us into Chapter 4. I don't know when, and I don't know if we'll have other stuff before fighting this Hydra on this highly difficult one. Yeah, 10 years doesn't stick in the memory very well, so we'll just see what happens. So here we go. We're going to hop into this one on Chapter 3. This looks like it is a 7-star out of 10. Whether that means anything, I don't know, but we are also using somebody who's not leveled up yet. Got story content here, so we'll see how this goes. Is that Nobunaga? Goofy hat. So in this game, I don't skip the story. I mean, I advance it, but I'm not intentionally trying to rush through it in case any of you are interested in reading it. I don't know Japanese audibly, so I mean, I can kind of speed read it, but I'm not all that invested. There's just so much ongoing stuff here. This game actually seems like it has more of a story than, say, a Metal Slug, which is just like a bunch of back and forth fabricated nonsense. Okay, so typically accept all the missions, just in case we get any bonuses out of that. And then, usually gotta check weapons and stuff. So this guy does not have his stronger weapon active yet. So yeah, it's like 2.5 times stronger for a level 3. And let's definitely get him some defense. Actually, I've been using, I think the health gauge. Yeah, that one, and defense here, so that way the weaker characters have a little bit more of a chance here, because we paid to get him up to level 15, but as you see, Hayabusa's already at 35, and Taishi here is 63, so we've been using him quite a bit, because to me, I don't want to risk not having an anchor of some kind, in case things get dicey, because as the difficulty goes up, but if our characters don't go up in a commensurate rank, they're going to get crushed out there, and I don't want that to happen and have to redo it a zillion times. So there's typically a method to my madness. So there is a yellow exclamation point, so now it seems like that's usually an exit point for some kind of escort ordeal. And since we're at the complete opposite corner of the map, we're going to have to get somebody out to that exit point. So as usual, I check who can't die and who we got to kill to win. So Ma Chao's got to get all the way over there, and he's right next to us, so it's just a matter of not letting him get killed as we go through all the red dots. and try to take out the officers along the way. But that should be it, so we can just get into the action here. Yeah, he's very angry and bombastic. Or even if he's not angry, he sure sounds like it to me if it were context. So let's see how this is. So he's, I mean, I don't know what to call this weapon. I look at it and think, well, kind of a spear, but it's not. It's got another edge, and a naginata wouldn't have a blade on the other end of it either, I don't think. So we got some officers up here to the side, and actually that's the way he's going, so we'll try to go the same way as him, keep him alive, take out the officers near him. And he's like running right into trouble. Oh, Mr. Cudgel dude. Whoa, that's kind of cool. I like that. So he runs forward and kind of spins it like a helicopter blade. It's more interesting than the little helicopter kid who just does random stuff. Ooh, that was neat. Where'd he go? Who's hit me? That's cool. I just like how he just runs forward and spins it like a rotor. There's all these characters I probably wouldn't have tried just because they didn't seem cool. I don't know if we're supposed to go this way or what, but there's a dude up here. And by dude, I mean officer. Oh, he's got a nice 360-esque kind of slash there. Okay, so that move of the spin is based off the run. Okay, that kind of took care of that. That's right, most impressive. I see. Yeah, I watched Batman Begins the other day. I'm like, man, I'm starting to pick out so many more details when I watch stuff anymore. Even though it's been a zillion times that I've watched them, or just been a long gap. Really did like Ken Watanabe as an actor for the Ra's al Ghul stand-in and Last Samurai. Alright, let's start using the special here. Whoa! Like, backspin of doom here. Where's the guy? Let's bring Hayabusa out so we can break some necks here. Which way are they going? Alright, we'll follow them. Oh no. Archers, huh? What are we gonna do about that? Can we go up the other way here? Well, I don't know if they're exactly fools if they successfully pulled off an ambush. Can't tell if there's a way up. Ah, that should be. Crunch. Oh, hitting a ninja in the back, eh? Okay, there's one. Are the rest down there with him? Yeah. Now, with casting doors open, so either way, they're gonna be around somewhere. There we go. Oh, that should have had him. Thought that would have grabbed Odysee. There we go. Crunch, you're dead. Alright, so they're gonna... Nope, there's another dude around here somewhere. I'm just gonna cut my way through all these idiots. I don't see anyone. Oh, there he is. Gotcha. Nope, I didn't get you. Stupid wall got in the way. Sitting there with his fan in the corner. Alright, let's get on with it. Alright, so if we run forward, it looks like someone will pop out that door. Or maybe they'll run away, but... What do you guys want? I'm bothering with you. Oh, they're gonna try to run the other way. Ninja sneak up on them from behind. Maybe not. Oh, look, it's Cowpie again. Gotcha. Oh, man. Dude, that's not enough to drop him. Uh-oh. I'll run away. Oh, you want something? Oh, I didn't think I grabbed her and I delayed. Got him that time. Flattened the Cowpie. And a free weapon. Ooh, attack. You know what? Oh, he's coming to us. I don't have to run all the way around here. Dude on a horse. I froze him. Oh, I can't Azuna drop him while he's frozen. Alright, so we got a dude coming around from outside the castle, but Manchao doesn't seem to be slowed down. He's still running toward the exit point. Got a bunch of dudes ahead of him. Which way are you going, man? Pick a lane. If you want to run across the hillside, I'm not going to stop you. Must be working on his V8 workout. He just keeps running. Dude's in a hurry. Oh look, base captain. Aw, no Izuna to the base captain. Frozen base captain. Oh, what you want, Spearman? You're dead. Alright, so you run through, where is it? You need to wait for the door to open. Nope, door's open. Alright, let's bring on Birdman here for a bit. Alright, more coming from the south, but if he's gonna run ahead, I'm not gonna slow down. There's still a dude up there in the castle, but he seems rather nonplussed about engaging anybody else other than the exit point. Is this all we gotta do? Or is there gonna be a trap? There's dudes, but no captains or officers. Oh, somebody's here. Who's this? Oh, yeah. See, did I not say trap? Probably gotta face her before. Yep, she's not waiting around. That's good. I don't know if I want to be fighting her with this guy, but see if she wants to go to the club. She got stunned. I should have switched to Hayabusa. He knows how to treat a lady. Drop her on her neck. Is she still alive? Where'd the rocks go? Is that outside? Oh, they blocked that. So, okay. See, that's what didn't make any sense. Like, we're going to go to the escape route, but never mind the fact critical elements are on the map that we've not yet engaged. It's almost like games can be predictable. Yeah. Genius. Let's just go for their leader. Duh. Hey, can we take a boat? I'll take him on the bridge. What do you want, guys? Crunch. Oh, shoes. Where are you guys all coming from? You say go for the leader? I'll take out every other small fry leader on the way. Back for some more. Plant him in the river. Alright, there's still another one here. One was the high-pitched scream. Somebody else is back here. Somebody's gonna come after Ma Chao if we don't kill him. Listen here, small fry. Get up so I can kill you again. Alright, does the evil boss want to come out yet? Yeah, keep walking this way. You're cruising for a bruising. Mr. Jujuan. Listen here, Spanish conquistador. You should try to hit me with a flying butt attack. Listen here, Rainbow Mika. I'm not gonna have to put up with that. Well, yes, I can dispatch 50 units at once. Thank you very much, Tree Lady. Alright, we're still got more dudes up here. Uh-oh. Do she. Great. Douchey got cut down. Alright, we gotta go back this way. Ma Chao get himself in trouble. I'm gonna lose my orange glowing sword. Look at this mess. You guys do leave the back door open. Who says you can't do some wrecking in feudal Japan? Oh, is that Liu Kang? Nope, it's Liu Shao. Well, that's an alternate timeline version for you. Some offspring of Liu Kang and Shao Kahn. It's disturbing. Sounds like something stupid that NetherRealm would come up with. Pretty bad when your own creator of a franchise can't keep its own story straight. Whoa, who's hitting me with like ice meteors? Driving me around. Oh, there's another one. We done? Yep, we're done. We're gonna run around faster till we're done. Officially. Oh, I can't hit that thing. I hate you, but I need your help. So I'm going to pretend to kill you, but not kill you. Temporarily. It's one of those, I need your help, but I'll kill you later kind of lines. What is Hayabusa doing? Standing over there peeing in the corner? Oh, is she gonna join us? Yeah, you're lucky I didn't break your neck out there with Hayabusa. Yeah, I would too. Yeah, basically everybody you know is all random combatant from future time. Evil time warping Hydra. He looks a little cooler than some of the others. Him, not so much. A combination of Juri and Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers. I don't know. Dude. If he's not angry, then he's just excessively enthusiastic. We got another level 3. Ah, might be something useful there. It's a 2. Let me take this. Salvage. Oh, we didn't get one. Oh, that's because Goofball, his health dropped early on. 10 minutes, okay. So basically, I let the health get too low when we were using him off the start. Battle of Yamazaki. Okay. Lots of wallpapers. So that's 3 new people added to the roster of 145. Well, first we should ask why she wants to go there, because we don't trust her. Yeah, so that we only caught a glimpse of him so far. I don't remember context of why he's relevant, but apparently she doesn't want him to exist. Alright, let's see. So let's take a look at that real quick. So, oh, yeah, so we... Oh, there's the guy that kept killing us a bunch of times with his pistol. So we do have another story advancing one here, but before we do that, I'll probably clean up all the others. Still 7 difficulty, seems like we're doing okay. And see, we don't have a connecting line. Well, it is the past. We're jumping from chapter 2 to 4, so I don't know if this is going to have a connecting line on the overall thing up top. Okay, let's see if they get any more missions to throw at us. You got something to say, Mr. One-Eyed Man? Oh, you're a loyal dog. What do you guys got to say? So we're referring to this as the Mystic Realm, huh? So Neza is the one I don't get. I don't know if what franchise or whatever he's coming from. Susanoo strikes me as more mystical versus Lu Bu being a little bit more historic, but I don't know that. Swordsman's Challenge. Huh. Okay. Where's that at? Is it in the future? Nope. There it is. Everybody's eager to clash swords. Okay. So yeah, let's do cleanup first. We'll head down to this one. Let's go talk to our blacksmith first. trying to start getting some of these gems saved up. We're going to need some for these expensive weapons, and I still haven't figured out how and where the crystals come in. Well, unless it's completely random. Alright, let's start with the stick man. So we could get one frenzy out of that. Nothing there unless we want to save the ice. No industry. Reach. He does not have reach, probably doesn't need it. Destruction was Muso, we don't need that. So really, the only thing I can get out of that is one, which is still kind of expensive just to get one item. Flak is for airborne, which we don't really deal with much. Slay is potential one-shot. There's another Slay. He does not have flame. He does have might. There's a contender. Absorption for life, which might be helpful considering he's not super strong. So maybe if we did that for absorption, and then get the one with might. Hayabusa is probably in okay shape. Yeah, he's got some 9s and 10s there. So if we do this, we would get ice. And that's it. Agility, but he's already at 9. Ice, but he's already at 9. Ice for 1, Brawn for 4. That's actually a better spend. Okay. Alright, so we'll start here. Wind. Oh. Did I just get that, or did I not upgrade that last time? There we go. Brings his wind up to 4. So we'll keep the ice and probably sell the 2. Alright, so we'll start here, add... Might as well add all the spots that we can get out of this one. And then add the absorption. I don't want that. Yeah, it's like it wouldn't hurt till you replace it, but it's going to be on there up until the point of having enough to overwrite it. Only confuse the issue. Actually, so we could sell... We'll keep his other 3. We'll sell the 1 and the 2. So Hayabusa's got... Well, let me hang on to that one. You can add the might, ditch the bolt. Yeah, there's an extra 4. Do I want bolt over anything else? Not really. So brawn, yeah, so there we go. So this was for the ice to put it at 10, brawn up to 5. Okay. Alright, so you'll probably sell one of the 3s. You sell his old stuff and sell the 2. Okay. Sell the 2. Sell the 1. Sell the 2. And sell 3. So we're back to 24,000. We had about 40, so the fact that we only did about 16,000, a little above 5,000 per character after upgrades. It's better. Sometimes I'm usually burning through all the gems after a mission. Oh yeah, gotta remember to save. It doesn't happen automatically. Also stand by. I realized it's the only game played during the week where I don't need the filter blowout. Let me see if I can re-add this. Actually, I know things get kind of... that was Mech Warrior that got really stark on the reds. Okay, let's go fight. Start in the back. Yeah, that guy. I don't know where he's from. This looks like some hybrid out of Tron and Final Fantasy. Alright, so what's our objective here? She can't be defeated. And we gotta defeat Cow Pie, who's probably in the back upper right corner there. Yep, called it. Okay. Prep, everybody should be fine. And we did that, so we're ready. Calm down there, dude. Oh yeah, the one with the boats. I didn't even think to check to see if he was worth doing some upgrading around there. I mean, he's got the absorption, so maybe that'll help, but at the same time, I don't really want to get him in a situation where he can health shift a little too easily there. Oh, he stunned him. He's kind of weak. Yeah. Crunch right over the top of the noggin. Why are you running? Oh, you're from Diao-chan. Oh, he's been defeated? Oh, that's too bad. She started to run. So we're gonna defeat Neza. Oh, whoa! Is that Tubby doing that? Tubby's sitting down now. So we gotta get all the way over there and help her, but there's a lot of other dudes on the screen. So let's... Well, you know what? I gotta run... Looks like I gotta go through the castle wall here, I think. There may not be a door. Let me run from the outside. Sorry for the squirrel-like darting back and forth there. 48 hours. TikTok's already messing with my attention span. Even without perusing, it's contagious. Crunch. Alright, so she's down here. We're almost where she is, but he's going to come across the boats or the docks, it looks like. Is this a straight shot, or are they going to throw a curveball at us? I'm neither going with the crowd or away from the crowd. But it's a lonely journey over here. In a video game, it often makes one question: am I on the correct path? Alright, heading toward the green flashing circle. He's here. Not like I don't think he's going to join us on this one. It's a redux. Alright, go down, chump. Yeah, I see he retreated. I'm not concerned about you scrubs. Oh, that door's locked. Alright, if that door's locked, if that way is shut, which way are we going here? Well, that door's open. We'll just go that way. Alright, now, yeah, now they're coming out. If I just have to defeat him, if he's still up here, I'm gonna bother with everything else. So hopefully nobody else dies by facing the others. Oh, did I get something or somebody die? Fade to black, never good. Oh, no. Wait, this isn't the one where Goofball showed... Oh, no, this is Susano. I was hoping it was the other guy that didn't regenerate everybody. Very good, you disciplined sycophants. Yeah, he wants Daji, alright. He's over there. You guys stop it. I'm busy ninja-ing. Get off me! Your stupid fan nonsense. Can I get them both? Probably not. I still have to get this guy over here. There's Cow G, where's Cow Pie? Cow P, whatever his name is. Cow Patty. Cow Pat Hungary. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Would you quit wailing on Hayabusa? He's gonna fail. Oh, he's gonna fail too. I don't want him. Whoa, stop it! Alright, now you're in trouble. It's clubbing time. That's it. That was destructive. Alright, so is that the end because I took him out? Listen here, you purple-haired leprechaun. Oh yeah, it's back to the one where she's trying to figure out what's in the coffin here. Kaguya walks up and is like, "What are you doing?" Not suspicious at all, and yet we're watching this for the second time with no further context. Oh, that's Dio-chan. She actually ran all the way up to where we were. Oh, so she joins us on the second time. Okay, so worth going through, get another character. Ooh, a lottery ticket. Gambling bad. Too bad it's for free. Whoa! We didn't even get through 600 enemies. Nope, didn't get to 600, so that's why that's a fail. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of because I rushed through that. Oh. Looks like Ayane's got something to say. Okay. What's everybody talking about here? Favorite pizza toppings? Ah, so if Ayane is talking about Momiji or Rachel might be involved. Alright, anybody else got something to say? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so, first things first, save. We didn't do a very good job of leveling up Mr. Angry Birdman. Let's check our weapons first. You know what? Just for the fun of it, let's use a lottery ticket. Get a free weapon for everybody. For characters that they're not active. Does it give us one for everybody? Oh, maybe the characters are at random too. Which would be kind of good, because otherwise you'd be sitting there for quite a while. Alright, so... Reach, don't need it. Flame, 2. We need 2. Wind, 4. Okay. And nothing there. Okay, so let's buy wind. Spend another 5, 3 on flame. So maybe sit tight on these guys if we don't have to spend much. Reach and ice. He's got frenzy. Ooh, another 4 on might. That's kind of tempting, actually. So let's go for the frenzy. And oh, this is interesting. It's a paddle. Fantastic, man. I wish I knew what was needed to get to these crystals. Some of these look kind of fun. Alright, so buy that. Obviously, spending all the money. Hayabusa does not have wind. He has Slay, but Reach is maxed. Okay, we'll just stop there. Let's get his upgraded. Alright, wind is now at 8. And flame will be at 10. It's unfortunate I could get rid of 3 on the reach, but he doesn't really need it. He almost doesn't even need absorption because he's so strong enough, but we'll deal with that later. It's not like we're gonna use him forever either. Okay. Let's upgrade his, if possible. So there's Frenzy. And... Might. Wait a minute. Start there and go there. Yep, 9. Alright, and then let's see if we can upgrade his level at all, just to make him not such weak sauce. Nope. That. And growth points. So there we go. So we got 79,000. He's still at 15. So even of running across 2 maps, maybe was he at 15 or 10? If he was at 15, I didn't level him up at all. Let's give him to 20. It starts getting expensive. It starts costing about 5,000 a level. All right, so we'll leave him there. And save. Alright, so where's this new one at? It's not in Chapter 7. Chapter 1 was already there. Oh, that's a given. Okay, so it is a guarantee that this is going to have either Kasumi or Momiji or Rachel show up. If I had to guess, I would almost say Kasumi because you would pick her to be relative to the DOA 5 level. But the reason I say that is because Kasumi has only been in Ninja Gaiden 3. Rachel was exclusively Ninja Gaiden up until DOA 5, and then I think it was also in DOA 6. Same thing for Momiji. Momiji had a little bit more integration on a kind of stupid Ninja Gaiden Z Yaiba game, but if it's DOA, it would have. I would think it'd have to be Kasumi, but I'd really rather have Rachel first. But if that's the first one we have access to, we'll do that. But let's get through this other old one first. So we'll do this other Chapter 3 Redux, and then I'm thinking hopping up to here to see who we get. So we I tend to not run this one as long as some of the other streams just because I get kind of burnt out. But if we're making good progress on some of these, maybe maybe we can squeeze a little more time out of it.
海底に火薬を運び込み、大いに兵器を使用した今、本能寺には一切の火薬は残っていない。あとは正々堂々明智光秀を海底で派手に暴れてやったからな。
It's not that I'm anti-culture, but some of these things are just like the hats. Like, why? Why was that a cultural thing? Big tough guy, tiny hat. I mean, you know, and I even respect it if it's accurate in terms of culture to that era. I mean, kudos to the developers for recognizing the style, but I guess even if it maybe if it wasn't the style, like why on earth did the developers come up with that as a style for this character? I mean, because you know, warriors tend to be bombastic and loud and tough, not symbolized by a tiny hat. Alright, so Hojo can't be defeated. He's down there with us. He's just a little bit ahead of us. And then we've got to take out Nobunaga's on one side and Fushi's who's on the other. So we did do this, well, it's a redux, but we kind of snaked through here. And then the fire came up as we went across the top, the very top port of, so there you go, part and port, top part of the map there. So it'll be similar, but we'll probably walk out of this with some new ally this time. Alright, settle down there, champ. And we already did something with gunpowder. I don't remember what that was all about. Just your helicopter spear. Interestingly, just side mental note, like, the fact his alternate weapon was an ore, it's now coming back to memory that I do remember that sometime during my training, talking about some of the different martial arts weapons, I do remember ore being in there, and I think it was an Okinawan weapon. I could be wrong, but it's just kind of funny that there's some other things you wouldn't necessarily think of from a weapon standpoint, but of course everything was about practical implements and tools that you had available to defend yourself. I had somebody looking at me like I was crazy the other day when I was showing them the Ascendant Chaos cover, and I'm like, I guess it was foreign concept to him, and I'm like, you know, those were farming implements, right? You know? So, I mean, I get it that not everybody has an in-depth knowledge of martial arts weapons, but he was referring to them from a different other medieval weapon context, so it was an interesting conversation. Okay, so do we have to take somebody else out? Oh, is this in case I gotta walk through a different door here? Well, that should be a door there, but we gotta go this way. Gotta get your troop in a group. I don't feel like fighting that base captain if I don't have to. Katsuke Yoshiro. You gonna sit there and block the whole time? Well, great, I can launch him and I just didn't hit him with anything. That's not working. Let's go clubbing. Everybody else keeps hitting them, so I can't hit them. There we go. Around the bend. Nobutada. Something's going on up here. See bodies flying into the air. Trying to spear me in the back, fool. Don't do that. Get hit with a whooping stick. 2 whooping sticks. Dual whooping stick action. Alright, let's pull Hayabusa out. Actually, you know what? We'll go back to Birdman. I think we ran through this the first time. We were using, I can't remember his name, the guy called T Honda. Can't remember the number of syllables in his first name. Stunned. Don't you hit me in the back. That was effective. Alright, we'll just fight somebody else here. Start the fires. See, he looks a little bit more serious because he's not wearing a tiny hat on his head. I mean, that guy looks like he's a strategist. Or maybe advanced rank, charging in with a giant sword. I mean, I half expect the guy with the tiny hat to pull out chopsticks or something. I mean, this guy looks more intimidating with the battle scars on his face, even though he's carrying something that looks like a cane. I mean, it looks like a bladed cane, so therefore a sword. Are you not dead yet? So you should have bled out during the cutscene. Just saying. Okay, that should open that door, right? Nope. I keep going. I haven't had any of those sword clashes again in a while. It's just like a couple of them popped out during fighting and just haven't seen any since. Yeah, it's awesome. I like how he just runs in spinning the thing. He's the 2-armed General Grievous. He doesn't need an extra arms to do the rooms. Now we can helicopter spin faster. Well, the speed doesn't run out first. Go through here. Make a the left. Don't run. Can't tell. Oh, he's behind me. Get off. Yeah, in the open so we can see. Behind me again. I'll keep hitting in the air. Provided there's no damage scaling. You know what? Go back to the club. I'm assuming you're in there and just swinging away. Open the door. Weapon box. Alright, are you bored yet? Nuclear crater, thy name is Hayabusa. Oh, he missed. The boss is right there. Should have hoped. Nope. Still alive. Another level of brilliance. Well, of course I did. And what every ninja does, try to stand out like a bright light. Oh, no, no. They want to be in the shadows. So we're going at this one a different way this time. We approached the giant castle from the west. We're coming out from the other direction this time. Alright, let me go up this way. I don't know what it is. Like doorman or something here. What keeps spurring me onward? The need for snacks, lady. Bring out all your tofu so we can burn it and light it on fire. Whoa, no, I didn't say light me on fire. Crazy lady. Bring out the Birdman for me. I'm really curious. How curious. Whoa! I haven't seen that one yet. Rainbow lightning storm. Like I said, I'll tell your wife. We're just here for the snacks. Whoa, he did the helicopter spin above him right there. Got two dudes in here. Oh, get off me! Uh-oh. Problems? Nobunaga wanted to play. We clubbed him. Oh, fantastic. We got some bots stopping in over him. Oh, no! Switch to him. Might as well level up with him. Anyway, I was about to say we got a bot stopping in on Twitch. Get us on some advertising. Ain't pretty much up there anymore. Alright, so now we carry on. Yeah, see, we came across the rooftop from the other direction. You pipe down there, Tiny Hat. You go home, put on a bigger hat, then we'll start talking. And you, do not spear me in the back. Alright, we're just dealing with useless rabble at this point. Let's quit running along the rooftop and go fight the last one here. Bye. Oh, we don't need to go that way. Birdman, get a clean house. Ah, somebody else hit me. I suspect he might pull out a crazy attack and do something damaging like that. I called it. Get him out of here. Calling in a sub. There's a match with giant sticks. Who do you think you are? Sword-wielding ballerina? That. Says the guy with the tiny hat. Some massive shoulder armor. It seems like if you lift your arm too much, you're inclined to poke yourself in the corner of it. Okay, so I didn't realize we didn't have him yet. So we got Nobunaga and No before him. He's excited. Brawn might be useful. Nothing there, nothing there. We didn't use ice, but we'll keep that one. Maybe. Yeah, they're all getting along. Everybody's having a good time. Oh, I didn't even notice the box for the chat said likely harasser restricted. Didn't even need that box to figure that out. Usually when it's a request or a link plus a suggestion, it's almost guaranteed. Oh, really? Is Tiny Hat Man offended? Is he gonna cry at us?
Orochi 配下の時の話だけどよ。俺は結局奴の元からご家族を置いて孫作殿らしいと。笑うなよ大使。お前も一緒に抜け出したじゃねえか。
Yeah, except I'm not the one with the tiny hat. See, that's your curse for serving evil overlord. Bad taste in headwear. See how he's got this like Greco-Roman thing going on. Killed like 3 horses to put enough hair in this helmet. Alright, let's save before I do something stupid. Alright, what are we looking at here, blacksmith? I don't really want to purchase at this point. We should have enough stuff. We only need Wind, Brawn, and Frenzy. There's 2 Frenzy. Yeah, so unless we see the right overlap, I'm not going to go too crazy here. Might does 2. It does not have Blast. Does not have Wind. There's 2 for Might. We'll do that. That's fantastic. I mean, I was kind of, remarking that some of these were a little too extravagant for Hayabusa, but you kidding me? We can give him a Louisville Slugger? I want one. I want one sooner than later. Don't have the crystals. I can't wait to give Hayabusa a baseball bat. Ah. Alright, let's get this fusion over with here. Brawn is at 4. Is there anything else on here we want? Flames maxed. You know what? In a way, this is a bit of a waste, but it will max that one out. And I think we probably got this one for free, so... Can't envision doing anything else with it, so that means we just need Frenzy and Wind. And we'll save Ice. You know what? We could merge... Let's actually put the ice on this one so it's already there. We'll add the sockets and nice, just backup weapon, I guess. Alright. You know what, we're going to leave his alone for now. So we had a couple here. What was it? Might. There we go. So we can sell probably at least one of those, or 2 of those. Yeah, we'll sell that. I'll keep that. Ooh. That Brawn might be helpful. I don't want to sell that. I'll get rid of that one. Keep the ice, and get rid of 2 of these. Alright, so, depending on how things go here, it's going to put us around the 2-hour mark once we get another one, I think. I just do this. Man, I just can't multitask. Remember what I was doing here. So this is likely the story one. This was the new one we got tonight. We've got chapter 1 here. You know what? Maybe I'll do that one too if this one doesn't take too long. But this is the plan here. So I could roll with Ayane and these other clowns, but I'm not going to do that just yet. We'll do that later. So here's my thought. I have this faint memory that there was something to do with Kasumi on a level of drawbridges. Now, that could be the level where I found her. It might only be a level in which I was playing as. So if this has drawbridges in it, or not drawbridges, but, rope wooden bridges, that's where the memory's coming from. If not, it just meant I was using it for something else. And I'm completely rambling for no good reason. But I don't remember much for particulars about this game, so it's just more or less a personal curiosity if I remember anything.
勢いを増したヨーマン軍は大軍で遠州へその事態を重く見た異界の勇者ネメアは異界の忍びアヤネ三国の舞姫朝鮮と共に
See, the other thing is, in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, actually, it had to be Sigma, because Rachel was in it. Rachel actually had a Diao-chan costume, so I'm leaning toward this as a Kasumi level, but I could be wrong.
でも変ね。他の何かに気を取られているようですね。
Could they have put Rachel in an arena? I mean, because Rachel's the demon hunter, not Kasumi. I'd be ecstatic if it was Rachel instead of Kasumi, but we'll see. Okay, so I don't need you to change anything on the items. Let's just find... So not a single one of them, plus this Chen Gong guy, can be killed. And our only objective is scout. So I'm going to go with the arena probably being... Ah, see, check that out. There is actually those brown bridge areas down there. We may actually get cut off. Yeah, there's a red gate in the southeast there. So we're probably going to have to run across the brown bridges and then loop all the way around the horseshoe to get into the octagonal arena down there. So I'm leaning toward there's a strong chance this is Kasumi. Then to pull a Commissioner Gordon or Lieutenant Gordon. But I've been wrong before. Yep, this is... I think this is it. Multiple reasons. So the memory plus the Dead or Alive arena. And the fact it showed Kasumi on the screen right there. That's another giveaway. Oh, look. The Boar Man's coming out. The Boar Man versus the Bird Man. Bird Man's stronger, man. Want to keep coming at me, bro? So I'll make, just for the sake of chatter, I'll speculate about this now. I think one of Ayane's Bond characters is still unavailable. Coincidentally, we don't have Kasumi unlocked yet. So the thing is, Kasumi and Ayane have always had this rivalry thing going on. Because Ayane was more of an outcast, so they're like half-sisters or something. The thing is, though, would she have a bond with Kasumi, or would it more likely be one of the other Ninja Gaiden characters, like, more likely Momiji? Because Ayane and Rachel don't really have much interaction. I mean, they kind of did in Ninja Gaiden 1, but I don't think that would be enough for them to say, oh yeah, that's the most iconic part of, you know, what we know about those other characters. So I could go either way. I guess it's highly possible it's Kasumi, but I'll leave an asterisk in that because of their animosity at times that her bond may be with a different character. Come here, boom slaying. Alright, so we could technically head south, but it's kind of like we're going to get trapped down there. Oh, if anything, we're going to need to go right. He's closer on this side. Go find Corner Porcupine. Corner Upine. Oh, you just got helicopter slash in the face. Here, have this. I did it. Yeah, that's enough for now. You sit down. So if we go down here, we're going to go under the bridge, it looks like. So despite this guy being very loud, he's kind of fun to play as. Okay, so let's go back up the other way, because we're going to only end up underneath. Man. Yeah, so he's going to come back around it. And that, yeah, and then we're going to have to go the other way anyway, so... Let's go speed. Stop reinforcements, she says. Oh, look, it's Timberweb. Bye, Tangleweb. So we got two green glowing dots, so I'm thinking we're going to go down here and go to the right, across the bridges. Probably take the one in the far corner, then come back around, depending if the door opens or not. There could be another hidden door there, but there's a lot of red doors blocking that area anyway, unless we'd gone underneath. So we'd have to jump the bridge to go underneath if it would even let us. Yeah, it looks like it could. There's chains there. Or gaps in the chains anyway. See, they're running forward, so I guess we'll just go with the direction of the scripting. Wow, they're running fast. Are those friendly or hostile Kunoichi? I don't see red bars, so... They're just like all bypassing all the enemies. This is totally how a battle works. We don't fight scrubs, we just fight the boss, and then everything is good again. I mean, it is equivalent to cutting the head off a snake scenario, but somehow I don't think you would get to the snake. Alright, who's the boss in here? Diamondback and Spineback. The back twins. Except they don't... Oh, there's one. Ooh, cutting a little close. Ah, I stunned him. Let's go waste the super on all these guys. You're welcome, my own. Well, if you can juggle them in the air, I'll go knock them down a peg. Okay, so now you go directly across, but there's also the enemies. Ooh, I hope that's not a problem. Oh, we gotta go back. Ugh, but that one's not open. Yikes. That's closed. Which way are we going here? See, there's red up in the camp. There's also one going toward the camp. Okay. It's running us all over the map for no good reason. Probably a dude here if we take him out and open the door. Speaking of cutting off the head of the snake, another copperhead over here. Not very intimidating. Yeah, we gotta get to the camp first. I'm not gonna put you in there, coach. Put you in a box. Alright, they're running off that way. I'm going toward the other mission critical one here. Let's get some club and speed in here. Just to make sure. Yeah, some units in trouble. We'll get there. Working on it. Oh, he's back. Let's get somebody upgraded here. Oh, you want some of that? See, just leveled up again. Might as well leverage all the points you can get off of that. Probably takes up time though. Okay, I think that's everybody. So now, it's our quickest way back down there. How rude. Ran us the complete opposite corner of the map. So we should be able to go down, make a left. We can go jump off the bridge. There's two gates blocking the upper path. Giant train of red going the other way. Oh, so yeah, they are. Oh, so they are going at it from underneath. And hopefully, I didn't miscalculate this to say, "Oh, you can't jump off the bridge." Hey guys, what's going on? I caught up. Yeah, it's gotta be Kasumi considering. Oh no. Oh, well, there's Hayabusas. We already have him, so I guess that's a misdirection. But it's likely Kasumi. Uh-oh, look out for Storm. Again. You brought the storm, I brought the thunder. You guys all going? You in a hurry to catch the show? Cut him down to size. Oh! Got an impact from behind. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Maybe not. How did this time warping Hydra bring an arena from the present all the way into the past? I do not know. Alright, so apparently I gotta go up the stairs then, because I was thinking that was the correct way around. We're just chilling in the concession line. Waiting for some demon nachos. They show her fighting, or will we not see it till we like literally right on the stage? Probably gonna be a black loading screen first. Oh, yep, called it. Here we go. Cha-ching. Definitely not DOA 5 textures and resolution.
なんであんたがここにいるのよ。あやね。抜け人が私を追ってきたの。勘違いしないで。今はあんたを追ってる場合じゃないの。
因縁に曇るな。今は完全の闇を払うぞ。
How very decisive. Yeah, the rivalry of her going rogue. So it's more like I thought Ayane, so more outcast. But she's tasked with hunting her down or something.
お前までこの世界に呼ばれるとは。
ささ、こんなところで会うなんて。
Oh, we gotta fight more of those guys out there. Alright, you know what?
はい。私は里を抜けた忍び。
Listen to your goldenrod.
里より差し向けられた
Get
夫です。
clubbed.
今はそれどころじゃないわ。龍馬と決着をつけるのが先よ。
Alright, so we have to go out and fight those other knuckleheads. You guys can clean up the small stuff. Oh, they're splitting paths too. Means it's gonna take longer. One shot this guy. Like that. Down and around. Oh, wrong way. I guess I could have stayed there. They would have come to us. Didn't realize they're all going to converge. These demon warriors none too bright. Lamia, what are you doing? Oh, goody. When all else fails, throw Kiyomori at us. I'm gonna get Cottonmouth up here. Oh, and Sun Wukong. Fantastic. Anybody you're not bringing it? I mean, if it weren't for the fact that Geojon's on our side, Daji's on our side. Oh, these are all the way up there. Seriously? Listen, salty.
敵味方なのでしょうか。あんたには関係ない。 ごめんな
How
さい。
rude.
でもこれは私たちの問題だ。
敵は大軍。正面からは攻められない。
You're going Galena.
攻撃を仕掛ける。
Hit him in the back.
わかりました。崖の上は私に任せてください。
Ooh, got clocked. Wow, this is one expanded level. I mean, so she's back there. But I mean, I saw... Got all these small fry bosses. Oh, here comes Sun Wukong. Is he a clone? We call him a girl monkey. We got Mr. Sushi here and Yellow Belly, and somebody stung me. Alright, that's it. I'm Muso in your derrieres.
私のことが憎いんじゃ。言ったでしょ。あんたじゃ足りないって。足りた方がやれることが多いよ。
Alright, so I'm going north, take out the red up here. That still is a red one closing on her position. I'll double back if I need to. Yeah, 3 hits to his face. Oh, there's Kiyomori. So, oh, they're all head back to the camp. Come here, Mr. Beads. Oh, I missed. Bonk. Is that it? Was he the last one? That's right, you run. Go home and stick your head in a socket. Alright, well that ended up turning into a little bit longer mission than expected. Exactly, that was my point. And of course he attributes it to the Hydra.
先ほどはお世話になりました。
少々よ。ここは妖魔のはびこる世界。
かすみさんでしたね。よろしければ私たちとご一緒しま
I
せん
didn't
か。
realize she's twirling her hair.
でも私は行くあてがないなら好きにすれば。あやね、本当に言っておくけど、元の世界に戻るためよ。その方法を探すのにあんたを利用するだけ。あんたはそれなりには強いわ。だから何かの役に立つかもしれないでしょ。 綾音、朝鮮さん、レミアさん。これ
Yeah, it's like I know two people in this strange, bizarre time warp, but I'm gonna go somewhere else. Like, let's think about that there, lady. Alright, I think we'll finally swap out Angry Birdman here next time. Now that we got Kasumi, we'll try her next episode. Oh, no lottery ticket. Easy Moon.
やるようだ。
なかなかやるわね。成し遂げてくださると。
Everybody's getting along. That's fantastic. I haven't really looked at the wallpapers. We should do that. Alright, so Kasumi's not hanging out here to tell us anything, so... let's do a little Bond's info here. Just out of curiosity, so Hayabusa and Ayane have one, but... So, Kasumi's likely an other two here. Ah, look at that. It is Kasumi. She was the missing piece, so she's friends with mostly ninjas and Minamoto there, who was the one who seemed very awkward when they ran into each other. Okay. I don't think there's too much to do with weapons here. Let's look at the... Let's see how we do on growth points. So we're doing a lot better there. We could probably get him leveled up. At this point, might as well save him for Kasumi or something like that. I don't know what threshold here we start getting more access to crystals or the level 4 weapons, because kind of sitting here with not much you can do other than just the grinding for leveling up basic experience. Alright, so I'm going to save here, then I'm going to go to the menu and see what these wallpapers are at, just for curiosity, but yeah, we're almost at the 2-hour mark, so I don't feel like I'm starting another one. So let's go look at gallery here. Wallpapers. So I don't know if we're able to set these. So, oh, these are all broken down by the group. Oh, so there's multiples per character. So I'm guessing the question mark is probably some other objective, either for leveling them up or something else. Oh, so we got his, so I guess curiously what was different about him, unless maybe because he's an early character, maybe it's automatic. It's all very similar style, so you know, for every character, one will be a close-up in the character model. So even though we just got Ayane, or I'm sorry, just got Kasumi, she's already got 5 out of the 6. So only in rare case do we have. Oop. How did we get a 6th one of him though? We've used him a little bit, but I don't know if we did something differently. I don't think it would be necessarily based on level. Wow, there's a lot of... Oh, maybe it's not that many. There's still a few movies in there. Granted, we're still not quite halfway through the story chapters yet. Quite a few events, though. Yeah, there's a lot in there. What's this all about? Oh, interesting. So, overviews of the prior games. So is this kind of do like a model rotation or something? Yeah, it does light, it does move them around. I don't need to try moves. What do you get for costume? Oh, it's a white one. Ah, you have to hold the D-pad. It doesn't actually just... Or hold the other thumbstick. It doesn't just hold it there. Huh. Okay. So I haven't really talked about this much, but man, this game has... So the Gauntlet mode I would like to get into later. There's other stuff that you can unlock, I think, from doing that. I don't remember what the purpose was, but I remember running through that quite a bit, having some difficulty, and then eventually kind of figuring out a pattern, but I don't remember what the overall objective to unlock was that motivated me. Duel mode is almost like a fighting game match. I think you pick like a 3-on-3 or something, but it's kind of weird though. It plays more like a 3D fighter than a 2D fighter. Might actually be a contender later on for Scrapyard or something, depending on if anybody's interested in that. But in the meantime, we're obviously going to be focused on story mode. I don't remember what this free mode was. Oh, so basically you can probably go replay certain things. So this might be more of your speed run or something. Maybe pick the stuff you already have unlocked. Yeah, it looks like it. Which, I don't know what the advantage would be there. So. Alright, well that is enough activity for one day. Actually, maybe it's not. I'll probably go work on some more stuff for a bit. But I think that's all I got for you. Looks like it's been a little quiet. Nothing really going on, so we will be on hypothetically tomorrow. Some more Turtles. Might do a mix and match. Might pick up with some previous content, get some story mode finished up, and then might actually do some more with the new characters in survival mode using Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa. It'd be kind of fun to do a little bit of each there. But that's it for now. So have a fantastic one. Talk to you soon.